Dr. Robert Jeffress tells of this incident from the administration of President Dwight Eisenhower. One summer, Eisenhower decided to spend the summer in Denver, Colorado. He picked up the paper one morning and saw an open letter to the president from a young boy by the name of Paul Haley. Paul Haley was 6 years old and he was a cancer patient. He wanted to meet the president. And so the president, in one of those spontaneous expressions of kindness, said that he would go and see this young fellow. So he got to see the Secret Service together, got in the limousine, and they drove to the home of young Paul Haley. Went up to the door, knocked at the door, and then Donald Haley, Paul's father, came to the door and opened the door, and there stood the president. Donald Haley was dressed in an old pair of faded blue jeans, torn and patched, a torn t-shirt, unkempt hair, unshaven face, and there he stood face to face with the president. The president said why he was there to see Paul. Paul came to the door. The president picked him up, carried him out to the limousine, showed him the automobile. They talked for a while, and then he delivered him back to his father. That was the talk of the town and of the press for quite a while. Donald Haley was never able to get over that. He said, "Here I stood before the president of these United States completely unprepared, in a dirty torn shirt, dirty jeans, unkempt hair, and needing a shave." And he moaned about that for the rest of his life and talked about it and regretted it. It's one thing to meet the president unprepared. It's something else to meet the Lord Jesus Christ unprepared. But without preparation that comes through turning from sin and turning to God through Jesus Christ, one day we will stand before Him. And I hope that when we stand before the Lord Jesus Christ, that we will, as the song says, be dressed in His righteousness alone, faultless to stand before the throne in garments that have been washed and made clean in the blood of the Lamb. It's one thing to stand before the president unprepared and dirty. It's something else to stand before Christ unprepared and dirty. Make sure that we are cleansed when we stand before Him. Thanks for letting me be part of your day. Don Howell, today's Minute Message.